Hey guys, Max Weigand here. So I'm in the south of Germany right now, visiting my family for Christmas holidays, right now taking walks through the beautiful forest here. And I just wanted to shoot this quick video to share with you two different kinds of motivation that you can use in your life to elevate your game, to keep seeking self-mastery, to keep trying to chase after your biggest dreams and visions in your life. Even if all you want to do is quit and give up, and if you're facing pain, and you're facing difficulty, and you're facing failure, and you feel like giving up, how do you keep going in those moments? That's exactly what we'll talk about today. And so this applies to you, whether you're an athlete, maybe you're a runner like me, and you're in the middle of the marathon, and your muscles are just aching and screaming at you to finally quit and slow down. Or maybe you're a student, you've been studying for 8 hours a day, and your brain and your body are just begging you to finally go home and watch some Netflix and give up. Or maybe you're a salesperson, you've been failing over and over again today, and all you want to do is go home and just forget about today, but you know deep down inside that there's more potential inside of you. That if you just keep going, if you just keep persisting, at some point you will succeed. And so this video is for all of you that know that you need more self-discipline, more motivation to keep going on a daily basis. And so in general, the human psyche, the human brain responds to two kinds of motivation: pain and pleasure, desperation and inspiration. And in general, inspiration is the more powerful long-term motivator. And what I mean by that is inspiration or pleasure is about all the things that you want to bring into this world. It's those goals, the dreams, the visions, the desires that you have for who you can become, what you can achieve, what you can get, what you can bring into this world, the services that you can provide to other people, how you're going to impact the world on a grand scale, all of the beautiful, glorious things that you want to bring into this life. And so inspiration is powerful, and it's really one of the most powerful habits I've ever adopted, was waking up every morning and starting to write down my goals, starting to get very, very clear on what exactly I want to bring to the world, what exactly I want to achieve, both today and over the long run. And they're getting excited about it, visualizing the impact, visualizing how I'm going to feel, how amazing it's going to be to finally achieve that goal, how amazing it's going to feel to finally go after it, give it my all every single day in the pursuit of these dreams. And so inspiration and pleasure are so powerful when it comes to learning how to motivate yourself on a daily basis. It's so critical that you start writing down your goals every single day. But the reality is that sometimes in acute moments of pain and suffering, and when you're feeling those insecurities and doubts well up inside of you, sometimes inspiration and pleasure is not enough to drive you. Sometimes just wanting to have something new, wanting to get that shiny thing in your life is not enough to keep pushing you when all you want to do is quit. And so in those acute moments, what you can do is you can start leveraging, which I call the dark side. You can lean and leverage that dark place within you, the fear, the anger, the frustration, the anxiety, all of those bad places inside of you. You can use them as fuel to push yourself to even greater levels of motivation. And so there's some really fascinating research behind this by Richard Stevens, a UK psychology professor. So what he did was he wanted to understand how we can modulate our pain response in order to be able to last longer in the face of pain and suffering. And so what he did was he got a bunch of students in the UK and he got them to submerge their hands in ice water, and then basically just measured how long they were able to last. And so on average, they were able to last about 2.5 minutes. So he had a baseline level. And then what he did was he got another group and he told them to leverage their dark side, to swear, to get aggressive, to get angry, to use swear words, to get frustrated, all of this stuff that could get them to last longer. And what he realized, it was so fascinating, that people, by swearing, by getting angry, were actually able to last 33% longer. Now, once you understand this is so critical actually, because what this means is that if you dive into the dark side, if you use swearing and anger and frustration in those moments when all you want to do is quit, when you're experiencing this massive amount of pain, and this can be physical pain, like the hand submerged in ice water. This can be mental pain, like you've been studying all day and all you want to do is go home and quit. If you can last 33% longer because of that, that is the ultimate competitive advantage. And so this is such a powerful insight that you can start using. And one of the ways, for example, that I started using this, I started writing a list of all the people that want to see me fail. All of the people told me, you can't do this, you can't accomplish this, you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, whatever it is, right? And so I have a list of those people, so that in those acute moments when all I want to do is quit and go home and give up, I can look at that list. I'm like, no way am I going to leave anyone like them. I'm not going to allow them to be right. I'm not going to allow them to, be true. And so I'm going to prove them wrong. And so in those acute moments, this can be so powerful. Now, of course, there's a caveat here, right? Which is, over the long run, the more powerful thing is inspiration, right? You don't want to spend your time all day long in desperation and pain and getting angry at other people, because what's going to happen is you start to burn out. You'll be miserable and you won't be able to bring that shining glory of your pursuit into the world. But in those acute moments of pain, sometimes getting clear on aggressiveness, getting high on frustration and anger around the world and what's unfair and what are you gonna do about it, right? That can really be the denominator, the thing that is gonna allow you to push yourself when you can't push yourself anymore. And so this is really a powerful idea that if you start using in your life, and by the way, this is really only advanced level stuff, that you should only start using this if you're already on a very high level in terms of happiness and joy on a daily basis. So if you're struggling with depression or anxiety, don't use this strategy, because it might push you down further down the negative, the dark side. But if you're living a happy life already and you just want to get more productive, you want to be able to increase your self-discipline, your grit, your ability to stick out the difficulties and the pain and the suffering and stick out with it longer and keep going even when it's hard, then this strategy is really for you guys. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the subscribe button below to get more videos like this on mental mastery, what you can do to elevate your game to the next level.